Okay, so now I want to focus a little bit on the master plan community of Summerlin. That is definitely a hotspot destination for people that are moving to Las Vegas, of where they want to lay down roots for their family and be here for the long term. So Summerlin was actually purchased. It was land purchased by Howard Hughes right at the base of the Red Rock Mountains in the 1950s, and he was planning on moving out here. He's kind of a recluse, so he was going to move everything out here to get away from California and kind of set up shop. He wound up not doing that, however, and he just sat there owning the land for many decades. So in the 1980s, they actually started to develop with the Howard Hughes Corporation started to develop the master plan community of Summerlin, and they got Summerlin because that was Howard Hughes's paternal grandmother's last name was Jean Summerlin, so that's where the name Summerlin came from. So the first family actually moved into Summerlin in 1991, and ever since then it's just continued to grow and be an amazing master plan community out here. So, like I said, I mentioned the Red Rock Mountains that surround it. They're absolutely gorgeous. You can't find anything like that throughout the rest of the country. The sediment that is in between the mountainsides from wind and just the formations. If you're into geology, this is the place for you to kind of just look and be in awe and amazement of what nature did to create these gorgeous structures that surround this master plan community. So recently, a lot of people aren't aware of this, but Summerlin actually was ranked #1 master plan community in all of America. And that was through the National Association of Home Builders in January. So we are the #1 master plan community in all of the country, which is such an honor when you think of all the master plan communities that exist. So pat ourselves on the back, but not me, of course, but it's nice to know that. That's a great selling point. And the reason for this is because of our amazing home builders that we have and the layouts, floor plans, design, the design of the master plan as a whole. So it consists of 9 villages. The villages would be, say, the Willows, the Lakes, the Hills, the Ridges. Stonebridge is the new one in Summerlin where they're still building right now. And just the floor plans and the designs of the builders themselves in these individual communities. So there's 160 different floor plans to choose from, and there's 35 communities available to you in Summerlin right now. And currently they're building on the side of the mountain, and you can get some amazing strip views up there if you act fast, because they do sell quick, and now they're kind of selling through doing bidding for the actual lots. But yeah, it just gets better and better because, the higher in elevation you get, the cooler it gets, the less harsh the weather can be in the summertime. So it's pretty great. We also have a lot of golf courses out here in Summerlin. We now have downtown Summerlin, which there's a lot of community activities there. They'll have Santa Claus for Christmas time. They'll have the Easter Bunny there. They'll do doggy photo shoots. They have yoga in the park. They have a coffee bean truck that goes out there. They set it up as an ice skating ring where you can go ice skating in the wintertime. And they have farmers markets on the weekends. So that's kind of the social hub of Summerlin is downtown Summerlin. And that's where I mentioned they have the fine dining there and a lot of great casual dining restaurants as well, and great, great shopping. So there's lots to do there. There's a dance studio, and they have fusion yoga and lots of other workout facilities within that complex, and great furniture shopping too. So that's kind of the central hub of Summerlin, and it just keeps developing and booming and getting better and better with time. And so, like I said, last year we were #3, and this year we're now #1 master plan community. Summerlin's known for its great parks, and they're very well maintained. I mean, they're always planting fresh flowers there and just keeping up the infrastructure and just making sure it looks beautiful year round. You never see brown grass or spotted grass in a park in Summerlin. So they do a really fantastic job with that. There's a lot of amenities too in Summerlin. We have great community pools that you can take your family, that's included in the membership of being a Summerlin resident. And, they have each little park area or different community has a community center. So there's things to do for the kids there in the community center. They have art classes, and they have jazzercise and, lots of different things there. You can have parties. They have space that you can rent out for parties. And of course, lots of gazebos and outside barbecues, basketball courts, tennis courts, volleyball courts, pickleball, everything that you could imagine that you would want to do outside with you and your family to enjoy. So there's lots of great things about Summerlin. I'm actually really curious to hear from you guys about your hometowns, your communities, some of the things that make it special, and why people would want to be moving to your hometown. I'm interested in learning more about America and the different communities across America and what makes them special and unique. So feel free to comment, subscribe, share this video, and look forward to kind of getting to know each other better. And I'm going to be doing some comparison videos where I compare Las Vegas versus Dallas, or Las Vegas versus Phoenix, Las Vegas versus San Francisco, or Las Vegas versus Tennessee, Nashville. So just so it makes it easier for people that are trying to figure out where they want to live, they can just come right here and get the information to know the difference between this place and this place. So look forward to getting to know you better, and thank you for subscribing to my channel.